Hey guys, it's Carissa Lee, and welcome to an episode, not a live stream today, but an episode of LEDA, or Live Every Day in April. I'm doing this as a part of a daily challenge all through April 2020, and it's from this really cool community, this really cool channel called Live Streaming Pros. And if you want to join the challenge as well, I'll put the link in the description below. I may have some tears in my eyes because I thought I was recording before and I spilled my guts about what I was thinking and going through, and I wasn't even recording. So, I'm just going to try to reiterate some of the points that I hit earlier. But today's topic is what's holding me back as far as being a creative, being a YouTuber, a live streamer, that sort of thing. Um, and I'll just start from the beginning. Well, they all talk. People talk about their inner demons and everything, and what that evil voice inside your head is saying to you, like when you're trying to be confident and like your self doubt is like tearing you down. And I'll tell you right now, like there's a lot of things that I've gone through that have made me anxious, like too anxious to be my full self. And I want to change that so bad. And so, okay, I'll kind of go into some stories here. Like for instance, when I was in fourth grade, I have this friend. I won't give her name, but she was like, "Oh my God, Carissa, I can't believe you're in fourth grade and you've never had a boyfriend before." And I was like, "Yeah, yeah." And at the time, like I thought, I mean, now looking back, I'm like, that's incredibly too young to have a boyfriend, you know? But at the time, she convinced me that I needed one to prove, I don't know, to like, she thought it was weird that I didn't have one. I think that's weird now. Anyway, long story short, she took it upon herself to go all over the playground we were on at the time and ask every boy in our class if they would go out with me. And most of them, all of them said no, which was hurtful until one person did not say no. One person said yes. And I was happy. I felt like, wow, a boy likes me. Wow, oh cool. And then like the same day, I guess word got out that this person had said yes, they'll be my boyfriend. And so we were on the playground. I don't know if it was during that same recess or a different recess that day, but basically I was sitting there on the swings. I can't remember if I was alone or if I had someone with me on the swings too, but I was just on the swings on the playground, and my new boyfriend, along with like 20 people behind him, came up to me, and there was this mentality like, are you gonna do it? Are you gonna tell her or what? And they're all like kind of waiting for him to say something, and he says, "I'm sorry, I can't be your boyfriend." And then he walks away, and everyone is like, I don't know if they like cheered or say yeah or that's better or what, but the fact that a whole class of people basically said I'm unworthy of having this person as my boyfriend in fourth grade really hurt. It hurt really bad because I was already a shy, awkward kid, and I was starting to get picked on a little bit here and there for that. And to be told that young that like, oh, you're unworthy of a connection with someone in your class, like it really does some damage, and it really messed with me. Not too long after that, well, maybe when I was a teenager, I found out I have ADHD, which kind of cleared a lot of things up for me. I finally realized that I'm not an idiot. I just have a mental disorder or whatever, a brain disorder. And for those of you that aren't sure what all is entailed with ADHD, basically the main part of it is my brain doesn't block out unnecessary stimuli. And so instead of me being able to just focus on what is important to me, it the my brain doesn't block anything out. So everything, a lot of times, everything will be coming into my brain all at once, and it becomes overwhelming because my brain doesn't know to tune out the lawnmower outside, or the cat or something, meowing while I'm trying to do something. Like, that's a bad example perhaps, but basically it's just, I hear and take in all the senses, and it's not always easy to tune out what's not important. And because of that, and with the part with executive function disorder or whatever that goes into that, it's hard for me to do things in a logical manner. I don't know. It's really, I've disappointed a lot of people over the years because of this, and because of that, it's kind of made me feel like a lesser person and everything. I'm trying to get over that. I've tried to find ways to deal with that. Exercise has been really good for me for that, but that's something that I still struggle with, like the whole imposter syndrome. I'm like, am I really worth something to anybody? It's kind of messed up. Another thing that I feel like is holding me back is I have it's called expressive language disorder, which I'm getting a lot better, and I've gotten better over the last few years, especially in the last year with the live streaming. But sometimes I just can't find the correct word. It'll be on the tip of my tongue, and it'll be really embarrassing when I can't think of the word that I'm trying to get out, and I try to use the word closest to it, and then everyone is like, how dare you say that? Like, I don't know, like if I say a word that's similar enough in my head and I say it out loud, sometimes it'll come across as offensive, but that's not what I meant, because I just couldn't find the right word. And so it makes me want to shut down sometimes and not really talk a lot to people in public or on camera. But I have gotten a lot better at that, at hiding that and trying to deal with that. I think I found some coping mechanisms, maybe. I don't know. But yeah, I'm just kind of, if I look down, it's because I'm looking at notes here. Another thing that I am needing to work on is just not letting myself get so anxious, you know what I mean? I want to be better. I want to be better at just being able to turn on the camera and just go without feeling like I need a drink or something, or CBD oil or something to take the edge off and make me feel more fun and like I have myself together or something. I don't know. But I'm coming to terms with the fact that I've been using alcohol to help take the edge off for my streams, and I don't want to always do that. I've done plenty of streams without it, so I don't know what the deal is and why I get all worked up and feel like I really need that, but I don't. It's fun to have a little cocktail while I'm on the live stream and stuff, but really, I mean, I don't want that to be getting in my way every time I want to make a video or a live stream, because I mean, it's holding me back, because you can only drink every once in a while anyway, and if I require that every time I want to get on camera, I'm really holding myself back, or really hurting myself in the process. And so I really want to stop with that action or that activity. I have been working out a lot lately, so hopefully that'll help me kind of balance out a little bit. I just know that most of these things that I'm talking about are just in my head and everything, but the exercise is to talk about what's been going on and what's holding me back. And in a lot of ways, these inner judgments of mine and past experiences have held me back and made me fearful of rejection, and made me fearful that I wasn't good enough for what I'm doing. And I just thought I would come clean with it and talk about it because maybe you can relate too. And I know I've been doing this live streaming challenge for me, kind of as a therapy thing, but I'm also hoping that some of the things I'm saying might be helpful for you too. And like maybe it makes you feel like you're less alone, and maybe you can relate to it, and we can talk about it in the comments or whatever. So I love that. I love when I can say something that maybe you relate to, and you know, and you can be like, oh God, I'm glad I'm not the only one, you know. So I feel like that's really important. You know, it's really healthy to get it out. But anyway, I better get off here so I can finish planning for my stream tonight. And if you happen to be around for it, cool. It's at 7:30 p.m. Central Time on Sundays. And of course, for me, as of right now, that's 3.5 hours away. So I better get to it. Anyway, I love you guys. I hope you have a great day. And I will see you tonight. And remember, we are all potato chips in this bag called life, and we are stronger together. Take care. Awkward moment time. Okay, there we go. Bye.